Hey YouTube, I've got another knife review for you today. This is a Spyderco. This is the Spyderco Dragonfly. It is a very small folder, a lot smaller than most of my preferred folders, but still this would be a very convenient item to say carry on your keychain. Also very convenient for those of you who are in areas where there is a strict length limit on your folders. Alright, this is made in Seki City, Japan, the city of blades, for Spyderco. The blade steel is VG10, which is it's a higher end Japanese steel, higher end for production knives, I should say. As you can see, this is the stainless steel handle model. It also comes in an FRN handle version. Alright, and this is the fully serrated. You can also get plain edge. The price tag on this was around $50, so fairly pricey for such a small knife, but you're kind of paying for convenience, and it is very functional for its size. Now the length of the actual edge is 1.8 inches, right? But if you measure including that unsharpened portion of the blade, the total blade length is about 2 1/4 inches. Alright YouTube, and here is the knife itself, a nice close-up. One thing about this stainless steel handle and opening with the opening hole, it does pick up fingerprints like crazy. So I am wearing gloves rather than show you a printed up knife. Alright, and the opening, how does it open? For a small knife, it opens fairly easily. You see, even with the gloves on, not very difficult to open, and I am left-handed, so that's even opening it with my offhand. So the opening, pretty easy, pretty smooth for a small knife. And the blade, let me try and give you a very good close-up of this blade. There you see VG10 Spyderco, and you see those serrations, they're not overly jagged, alright? Overly jagged serrations do tend to get caught up, but the Spyderco serrations, I like them a lot, the spider edge serrations. Other side of the blade, and you see it says Seki Japan. Very nice mirror polish VG, or satin finish, kind of almost a mirror. VG10 blade, very nice. And you see the stainless steel handle here, very solid and secure. Right, and to disengage the lock, you press there. That is the Boyd indent. Such a very compact package. You see the pocket clip there. It is a one-position pocket clip. All right, it comes right side tip up only. All right, and how sharp is this knife right out of the box? Well, let's see. I have some printer paper here. Alright, will it cut cleanly? Very clean cut there. Very clean cut. So you see, right out of the box, without any type of sharpening, it is basically razor sharp. Alright, and if you are wondering how to sharpen a fully serrated, Spyderco actually makes, there's a special sharpener that fits their serrations. Alright, so it is definitely possible to sharpen serrations. Alright, and here is a size comparison with other smaller knives I have. You see the Spyderco is in the center. To the right of the Spyderco Dragonfly is the Spyderco Ambitious. Alright, to the right of that is a Zhongli Mini Tri-Point. To the left of the Spyderco is a Buck Nobleman, very good small knife. To the left of that is a Ganyana Light from Blade Tech. Right, and the tiny little knife way to the left, I believe that's called the Coast Light knife. Alright YouTube, and through the magic of editing, you now see them turned around so you can see the blades of all these. Basically, the Dragonfly is about the same size, blade length as the Ambitious. It is actually smaller than in blade length than all these other knives, except for the tiny little Coast knife way to my right. And I have reviewed all of these knives except for the Coast knife. Maybe I'll even review that, but as you can see, the Spyderco Dragonfly is just a very it's a very small knife, but it is an extremely well made small knife. Now you might be wondering, why did I choose to get the stainless steel handle? You know, my thinking was, first of all, I just liked the way it looked, but also I figured if I'm going to get such a small knife, I might as well get the toughest version they have, okay? Because it's already small, and you know, anything small obviously can be prone to breakage. It's going to be thin and light, so I figured I want to get the toughest version they have. And I also figured, you know, stainless steel does weigh more, but the knife is so small to begin with, you know, the little extra weight, it's certainly not going to kill me, so that didn't bother me at all. And why did I choose the fully serrated version when 9 out of 10 of my knives are plain edge, and I normally prefer plain edge? Well, a few reasons. One, the Spyderco Serrations are very good. They are not overly jagged, so the chance of them getting hung up on something fairly low. You saw how they cut right through that paper cleanly. Second of all, I just thought it looked cool, especially with the handle. I just thought it looked nice. And third, just as a practical thing, it's such a short blade, it doesn't give you that much real estate. Okay, so I figured it would need every bit of help it could get in certain cutting tasks. The way I use a serrated blade is the same as we've all used, probably have all used serrated blades if you've ever eaten steak. Most steak knives are serrated, so we all know how they work. I use them with a sawing motion, and just for such a small blade, I figured the chance that I would have to use that kind of sawing motion was a lot greater than with my like 3.5 or 4-inch EDC blades. So that was my reasoning there. Alright, so there you have it, the Spyderco Dragonfly. I do recommend this knife as an everyday utility kind of keychain knife, and especially for those who wish to maintain a low profile or wish to get under certain restrictions in their area. It's an excellent, convenient knife. Razor sharp. VG10 is I like VG10. It's the same steel used in Almar folders. I like the blade shape. If you get these handles, it's extremely durable, and if you get the other handles, it's ultra lightweight. So either way, you win. It just depends on your priorities. The fit and finish was first rate. As you know, most of the blades from Seki are very good. The opening is smooth. I couldn't find anything to dislike about the knife. It's a great little convenient knife, so highly recommended. I hope you've enjoyed this knife review. Hope you found it useful. Stay tuned for many more. I'm out of here, dudes. Peace out.